G'day guys and welcome back to GNs_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video we got a pretty cool one here. From the data download we did know that we were going to be getting a new Battlefield LR in this Garlic Jr. But what actually happened is they released all 5 copies at once. So as you can see here, oh, I haven't put skill orbs on him. But I do have Garlic Jr. Rainbowed. Got him at everything link 8 apart from Big Bad Bosses. I went to 10, and that's because we're going to be testing him out on this team here. So with Garlic Jr., you want to be running him with Demonic Power. We've got the full Demonic Power team, bar this Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I do like bringing in this guy to run alongside the Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So we're just jumping into a random red stage here. We've got the Red Zone Cabe Pure Saiyan stage. Not the craziest in the world, so I think that this sort of team should destroy it pretty easily. Ooh, as long as Garlic Jr. and Goma are in slot 7, we could have got very good road. Damn it. Of course. In this case, I think we're going to have to do this. And you may be thinking, why am I doing that? It's because I'll float off the AGL Goma on the next rotation, and we'll leave the Daima Goku there. That'll mean that he'll be able to be ran next to the STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So maybe I should have even just restarted. But classic that the showcase unit is slid across to slot 7. Very, very annoying. But yeah, anyway, is what it is. So we'll work through poleaxing this Dimer straight off the bat. I will say the other reason that I did float the Super Saiyan 4 Goku was because Garlic Jr. wants to be on a full demonic power rotation. With the STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku around, we wouldn't be able to fulfill those requirements. So yeah, that's sort of how we get to where we are. So we've got Glorio here. When we eventually get him into slot 3 the next time he comes around, he'll be able to provide that awesome 3-turn support that he does. He's got the dodging, the multiple supers as you can see here, so still a really, really good unit. Bang, and then he gets another one. When he does fire off that turn where he gets a bunch of super attacks, he can put on some pretty legit damage. But yeah, Cabe must have pretty high defense because as you can see here, he has we haven't dealt a great deal of damage. And then Goku, because he's not a slot 3 unit, he's a slot 1 or 2 unit, he does take damage there. So what we'll do now is we will float off, we'll do that into that. So yeah, floating off the Goma because, what a waste. What a waste of our, one guaranteed counter on this first phase against Cabe, but anyways, is what it is. So 19 milli. We got Piccolo with his amazing support as well. Really, really like that Diamond Piccolo. I was very happy to pull copies of him on the Diamond Goku's banner. Then, as we said, we're going to float Goma, get him around next to Garlic Jr. because with Garlic Jr. we're going to get Big Bad Bosses. Probably the most impactful link in the game. And I do believe they actually share 5 out of 7 links together. So that's going to be massive. Good times ahead. So that will be 2 rotations away that we'll have to wait to get all of that fixed up. Here's Goma, 18 million. Remember, Goma's not the craziest until, when he's attacking, until he dodges an attack. So yeah, that's fine. So here, we then, if we just quickly go into, I still do it this way for some reason, I don't know why, but you can see that we've got the demonic power support there, and then damage reduction depends on which key spheres you are going to be getting. So you want to keep track of which ones you're grabbing. So we could do the STR key spheres here. This is a one-off. You don't actually share links with him. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pop that active skill, so that we don't have to worry about the damage reduction straight off the bat. We'll just grab that AGL key sphere because then, when we can utilize that extra damage reduction through either the other colored key spheres later on. So, wow, even just a 12 key, no links active, We're at a 19 million super there, so that's really solid. I'm honestly excited to see what numbers he does put out next rotation. When we've actually got Link active next to Big Boy Goma. So Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Kapow. We'll finish base Kabe next turn. I know that this has started really, really slowly, but that's just because our rotations were pure dirt. Yeah, is what it is. Not much we can do. It is just so classic that one of the two units started in slot 7, the other being the AGL Goma that I obviously wanted to have around. So Glorio, he's up to a 22 million super here. Kapow, and up to 28. Yeah, I still do like running Glorio. I understand that a lot of people are scared by the fact that he has to dodge, but as you can see here, combining this damage with the support, with the dodging, I still think he's really, really good. So bang, and we'll be able to go into the next rotation. Let's Super Saiyan 4 Goku get his build up here. We'll grab that, and then we'll just grab a same type key sphere. I guess we may as well build that Dokkan gauge up. So there's the super attack from Kabe. Remember, this Goku does have the counter from Ki Blast. So Kapow, we get the dodge. Oh, actually, is his just a straight super attack counter? Could be. But bang, done and done. So now we finally have Goma and Garlic Jr. together. So we could pop all of these. As you can see here, we got the 5 out of 7 links, 546k defense start of turn. What we might do is we'll pop that. So Kapow, we should do so much damage to Kabe here on this turn. I imagine we should get the finish. So we'll grab those AGL key spheres for Goma. We'll grab the STR ones for the Garlic Jr. because we use up that batch of damage reduction. So we've got to remember we just don't want to get STR key spheres next time around. Goma getting those dodges off. Perfect. We've got extra links active. 65 million. Wowee. A lot of this is him getting support from the AGL Garlic Jr., so that's massive for us as well. We get the guaranteed additional, and then look at this, just dodging away. Remember, he has to get hit 3 times for him to lose that massive damage reduction, so at this rate, he's still fine. We've got a 50 million super here, so obviously a big old increase. No additionals or anything like that, but that's fine. Honestly, thought we might have done more damage with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but also aware of the fact that his link situation on this rotation is not great. We may actually save the active skill on the next turn for the friend Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Just run a rotation like that into that into that. So we'll have Daima Piccolo on the next rotation. Ooh. Yeah, Daima Piccolo on next rotation as well. We could go giant form. We got, a lot of good stuff working in our favour. No additional super, dang. 62 million. Remember that this is the passive turn where Goku does get the massive increase in attack. So that's why it usually makes sense to rock the active skill. There's another phase to this fight, isn't there? Please tell me there's another phase. I haven't just... Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you can see Garlic Jr. does actually have his revive here. And... You know what? We're going to put him in slot 1. We'll put him in a position to get that revive off for us. So even though he does have the damage reduction... that's what I was going to say. Kabe is pretty sure he's a crit boss at this point. Oh no, we got KO'd. So here he comes, Garlic Jr. with the res. I actually hadn't watched that. That is a very, very quick um, Residente. But anyway, that's cool. We'll pop the active skill for the Super Saiyan 4 Diamond Goku. Get that crit. Um, let's see. So he jumps up to 2 milli. Yeah, I think we'll do this. We'll grab that into that, and that should open up those tech key spheres. Are we going to get it? Oh, we fell just short. We get the counter. Compare, you wish, buddy. We're going to send that back at him. Bang. Very happy that I summoned for Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Ooh, I didn't even remember that Cabe performed multiple supers. So bang, we hit him with another one. Kapao. Send that back his way, and 40 milli. Cool. Definitely could have saved the other Super Saiyan 4 Goku's active skill, but I actually thought the fight might have wrapped up before he came back around on rotation, but I guess in the same breath I did sacrifice last rotation just so that we could get the revive, because I wanted to, number one, see that extra support in action, but also see what Garlic Jr. does look like with the extra stats. So I may use the giant form on the next rotation as well. That's yeah, and then we can pop that active skill as well. That could be pretty effective there. Gives the team protector. We'll have Glorious support. So next turn we should be looking really, really good. Yeah, let the good times roll. Once we get Diamond Goku finished firing off all of these attacks. I think this one's my Diamond Goku, so bang, normal, and then the dodge. Cool. So if we just look start of turn, he's now up to 702k. What we'll do is we'll grab that. We'll pop the active here for you. So remember, we did use the SDR key spheres already. Remember, we don't want to lose track of that. So we want to save key spheres that aren't STR. Or we can just grab those AGL ones and then grab the physicals next rotation. We'll see how we go. It'd be cool if giant forms just had like a straight nullification to supers, because sort of like a bit of a waste of us always watching them. Yeah, I feel like that could make it a little quicker. That could be cool. But anyway, food for thought for a different day. Sigoma firing off these 3 supers. Ooh, we actually get the additional. Not big time damage. When these giant forms don't have guaranteed crits, they sort of do leave you wanting for damage a little bit, but in the end, it is a team protector mechanic. We obviously can't die on this turn. And the handy thing with Goma is that its 150% boost does actually activate when you go from normal turn into giant, then back into the normal turn. So it does give Goma a big old booster on that front as well. So if we jump out here, you can see Goma at 2.3. So we'll grab that. We got the AGL key spheres, or we can do that. It's literally the exact same. And then from there, we'll grab this support for you as well. So we've got the Dokkan attack. Wow, Goma actually got hit. There you go. After he'd gone full UI Goku last time. I'm actually just going to let this go through in hopes that Garlic Jr. can actually attack. But if you did see down the bottom, his attack stat was going to be 60 million. Goma's right here was 100 million. Oh, actually, no, don't worry. It's 77 million for a free-to-play unit. Gets the crit, fires off the additional super at a 48 million. Kapow. And then tank him for double digits. Dang. Yeah, I really, really like Garlic Jr., especially that we keep, like, demonic power seems to be a real focus for the devs at the moment. So the fact that he is quite limited to that or the movie bosses team, I do not see one issue. I think that's great sort of building in terms of free-to-play units. So yeah, that's fire. We should be able to finish this out by chucking you there, and then we grab that. So I could have put their Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku in slot 1, but I don't know. I really do like running this STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku on this team. I know that he's the odd one out in terms of demonic power, but I still think he's really, really effective. So there you go, guys. That is Garlic Jr. in full effect there. He makes Goma even better, which is insane, considering we all know how absolutely monstrous the AGL Goma is. But that's the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the team and Garlic Jr. down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. And I hope to catch you all on the next video.